I don't know how to start off podcasts. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Papa-Do podcast with the homies Crypt and Joe Ignato. This is the first episode. We don't know what we're doing literally at all.
No.
Just kind of chilling, having some fun. I got a Mountain Dew. I know I'm supposed to pop this open at some point. Should I put it in the microphone so we can get a nice little sound bite? Let me get this pop filter out of the way. Get it? Pop filter? Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Ready?
That's funny.
This is the first ever pop for the Papa-Do podcast. So when we have our millions, we know this is where it came from. Tap, tap. Here we go. Be quiet. Don't say a fucking word. Oh, nice and crisp. That was a good one.
Did you get any
that
fizz?
Was a good one.
Is there any fizz sound in there?
There's no fizz. I keep my Mountain Dews cold, so fizzes never happen.
What? That's how it works? I didn't know that's like a rule with soda. Like if you keep it cold, it doesn't fizz.
I mean, it helps. And it also helps when you don't shake it up. Like, do you just...
But
do you have like a
sometimes...
Tourette's fit when you shake, like when you open a Mountain Dew? Do you just start shaking uncontrollably?
No, that usually happens after drinking the Mountain Dew.
That's because you don't know how to handle it. You're too weak, Joe.
But you do a damn flip of the Mountain Dew before you drink it.
I do. Do you also notice how I pop the top, or like I tap the top of it?
Yes.
That stops it from fizzing. I don't know if that's like an old beer drinking trick.
That's science.
That also works with soda.
Were you good at science?
I was decent at science. I was decent at everything. I was a very smart kid. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I was going to say what the hell happened. All those Mountain Dews killed your brain cells.
I traded knowledge for rap skills, and the rap skills made me way more money than the knowledge ever did. So it's okay.
All right, I guess.
Okay, so you said you had something to talk about, so let's do this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get into this. I'm
Papa-Do!
excited. The Papa-Do podcast. Papa-Do.
We gotta make sure we have pop filters. The Papa-Do podcast with the pussy.
Yo.
Okay, there we go.
Yo,
sorry.
can we have like a mascot called Papa-Do?
Oh man,
That's
dope.
Oh, it is. All right, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
totally
one of the few
serious.
ideas you've ever had that is actually not bad.
That's wow.
The Papa-Do podcast. The mascot is Papa-Do.
Yeah, we gotta have somebody
can
draw.
only have a
Papa-Do.
mustache, no other facial hair, just a mustache.
Okay. What's he gonna wear? Not to be weird.
Actually, when I think of it, I think of Luigi. Like Luigi literally looks like Papa-Do to me. You know the green colors, only the mustache. Italian.
I get that
for some reason.
I get that.
Even though Mountain Dew's made in Tennessee.
All right, we could try to make that happen. Wait, really? Papa-Do is made in Tennessee?
Yeah, it literally says it on the box.
Oh wow, I did not know.
It says made in Tennessee, and it was actually made to mix with whiskey. It's a mixer.
I had
so
no
good.
idea, no clue.
Oh man, see, you just don't know anything about things that are important. Is what it is.
Yeah, I guess Mountain Dew. I'm gonna start calling it Papa-Do.
Papa-Do.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Just go to the drive-thru at Taco Bell. Can I get a large gordita crunch with a Papa-Do?
They're gonna be like, what? But what was I about to talk about? I was about to talk about something important.
Ah man, here we go.
Remember.
It's already starting.
All right.
We are 4 minutes into the very first ever episode, and you forget.
All right, well, I know the main thing I wanted to talk about.
Vaginas.
I don't want to talk about that. I can't talk about things that I don't
Of course you don't.
No.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Fine.
Or am I? Stay tuned to the next episode.
I wouldn't want to talk about weight loss either, so it's okay.
All right. Yeah, it's the things we can't reach that we want to grab the most.
Exactly.
In life,
I don't even know what it looks like.
Let's see. Oh, wow.
I've been to Arby's before. I hear it's similar.
Yeah.
Wow. So
okay.
you got an email, right?
Yeah. 2 copyright strikes. I have 2 copyright strikes on my channel.
Oh, like back to back?
No. One is still just lingering. And then I got one for actually the Logan Paul reaction video that I did.
The reaction video to Logan Paul's the Antonio Brown diss track?
Yes.
Wow, fuck you, Logan. What the shit?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's him directly. I mean, of course he has like.
No, it's him.
Team,
He's an asshole. He's a fucking dickhead.
Okay.
I don't know if it's actually him, but I'm upset for you.
I fought for the ad revenue, so that's probably where I screwed up.
That is exactly. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but sometimes you could win, and this time, it's safe to say that I didn't win.
It doesn't sound like you won. Doesn't even sound like you remotely even came close to winning this situation.
Yeah, this went poorly.
That was like you're at the 3-point line, about to try to shoot a game winner at the buzzer. You get it off, you think it's going in, and then Luka Doncic just comes out of nowhere and swipes the shit out of it at the 3-point line. Doesn't even get close to the rim.
That's actually pretty sad that it's Luka of all people that had to block my shot. Like, at least let it be like an actual shot blocker.
I've been playing 2K for the last like 3 days because I've just been bored of the games that I've been playing, so I bought 2K and I've been stuck inside. And Luka is just a fucking animal on that game, and it irritates the shit out of me. So he's the last person on my mind.
He's
Literally
like a
just got done
96
playing the
or
Mavericks.
something.
Yeah, he's ridiculously good. Like, he's good in real life, don't get me wrong. But he's, like, not even remotely as good as they make him on the game.
You know, 2K is banned from my life and my house because I went on a tangent of playing that game when I was going through, like, a depression in my life. And it was really, really bad. Like, I would be up all night playing the game, and I would, like, argue with, like, everybody that tried to get me to stop playing the game, and I would get really mad and, like... It was
I'm sorry.
Horrible.
It is something I shouldn't laugh at, but like I have this thing now where I just laugh when some weird shit happens to people, or like when it's an uncomfortable situation. I just like laugh extremely hard
to lighten the mood.
Which reminds me, just to give you an example. So Pharaoh the Earthworm, who is on tour with Mac Lethal, he's Mac Lethal's merch guy as well as his tour manager, as well as one of the support acts. Mac Lethal and I were all on tour together, and we just got doing a show in Des Moines, Iowa. Very shitty show. It was in the middle of all the pandemic outbreak, so people were afraid to come to the shows. It was in a dirty bar in a basement somewhere that nobody knew about. We got done with the show. We drove to the next town at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we went to this pizza place because it was one of the only things open. And like none of us are really in a good mood because obviously it's a bad show. The world's falling apart. We're not sure if the rest of the tour is going to happen.
Yeah.
And we all get our spaghetti and pizza, and then we go to pay for it. Yeah, we go to pay for it, and the waiter's like, we don't take card. It's either cash or a local check only. And it's just one of those things that added on. But Pharaoh thinks she walks away, and all this woman does is turn around. And he just goes, local check only? What is this, the fucking 1800s? Like, as loud as shit. And she turns around, she says, I know, it's not very convenient. And that was one of those situations where I just started crying, laughing at the table. And Pharaoh's face just turned blood red. Mac was like, yeah, you tried to talk shit, but she was right there. And we're just completely shitting all over Pharaoh for this situation.
Yo, shout outs to the server. The server, is that what she was? Like the waitress?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't call her a waitress. You call her a server.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I worked in the restaurant business for a little while, so I knew it was server, you know, but yeah.
It's got to be politically correct. What is it, PC? All that stupid shit. Yeah, you gotta do that.
Shouts to her for handling it that way. Like,
bro, she was funny as shit. I was laughing with her after that. Like, she realized how funny of a situation it was, how embarrassed he was, and we all just had a good time.
That's dope.
So that's dope.
Cool. But what's not dope is me getting 2 copyright strikes. And
sorry, I just took away from your story. It just reminded me, and it's one of those things I think about before I go to sleep to make me happy. Just other people's misery. And now I can add to the list since he got copyright strikes. What's the other one from?
The other one is actually shouts to League of Legends. Like, League of Legends is great. They're cool, you know. They invited me. I
was like, didn't they fly you out or some shit like that?
But it was a League of Legends song, but it's under UMG. UMG owns the song. So lights out.
The worst network in the history of dude, that is just the cancer of YouTube is UMG. I hate them so much.
I have a very rebellious personality sometimes. I don't like to be told no. So even when it comes to copyrights, I'm like, screw you. I'm still going to fight for this. And then it just doesn't work out.
So you fought for the revenue on the claim with UMG?
Yeah.
And then they struck your channel.
And they were like, ha! That's funny, Joe. Strike! that was it. So
I guess you could say they weren't trying to spare you like bowlers, huh?
I guess you could say it's some bull. It's bull because they gave me a strike.
Okay, you took away from what I was doing.
No, it's the same thing.
It's a learning lesson, okay? It's a learning lesson. Don't fight copyright claims unless you absolutely know it's something that you can fight. Okay, yeah. Reactions, for people out there that are just unsure, reactions do not fall under protection of copyright claim.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't at all. Literally do not. So any reaction you do can be copyright claimed, and you cannot do shit about it. Just we learn stuff here on this podcast. So I just got a tweet from somebody that said the podcast name should be Crypt and his producer, and that's one of those things that makes me laugh because it's great.
I don't like that idea, but that's just me.
Hello and welcome to the Crypt and his producer podcast. I'm Crypt.
And I'm his
he is my producer.
I'm sorry.
And
Crypt.
I'm his producer.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah,
Crypt.
don't talk
I'll
over
let
me.
you
What are you doing, bro?
I'm very
don't talk
sorry
over
for
me.
that. I'm very
Bow
sorry.
down. Bow
all
down.
All right, that's enough virtual reality of what it would have been like. All right, this is the reality.
Shut
right
up,
here.
slut.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's talk about the Poppin challenge.
The Poppin remix, man. That was fun times.
So, who do you think is gonna win the Poppin challenge? Let's start off with that.
Who do I think is going to win, or who do I want to win?
You should be honest about that. I think it's gonna be you, because I think it's gonna be you that wins. But
I think King Batch will win, just because he has millions and millions of followers. But I don't know. I don't know how the voting system works. He said he's taking the top 3, and you can't see the voting outlook. So I feel like KSI is gonna do whatever he wants to do. Really, I mean he has every right to do whatever he wants to do. But I feel like, analytically, it would make sense for King Batch to win just because the amount of followers he has and what he brings to the table with the remix. Obviously, his verse was not good, per se.
I mean, I don't know.
It wasn't
It's
top
not-
10 worthy.
No, I mean, it's not like crazy.
He had a cool video.
It's not like what you or Dizzy 8 or 6 Seconds or any of you guys did, but it matches the song.
Yeah, it definitely matches the song, but like there was others that were better that matched the song. I'm trying to put it lightly. I like King Batch. I think he's cool. I've liked him for a while. I liked him a lot when he was on Vine. Got a little weird when he went to Wild 'N Out because I saw he wasn't that funny on Wild 'N Out. But I think after that I kind of liked him a little bit more.
It is kind of interesting, yeah. How?
I definitely don't feel like his rapping skills is not in the top 13. That got picked for certain.
Yeah. A lot of people, I guess you could say, got snubbed, but I think the top people are in, per se, probably besides Screw. I think Screw.
Yeah.
Screw definitely got snubbed here, but
Screw, dude, that sucks, man. And I know exactly what that feels like. And that's another one of those things, though, is like I understand where KSI is coming from because like it was very similar for me during the YouTube Cypher contest, except he's getting way more submissions than I got.
Yeah.
And like I had to bring it down to a top 10, and then I let everybody vote.
Yeah.
And I had a ton of people's like, this person should have been in the top 10, this person should have been in this, and that. It's like, dude, this is my contest. If you don't like it, shut up. Like, but Screw's, like, I agree. Screw should have been in the top 13. His was very good.
It could have been a YouTube type thing. It could have been like he didn't want like a whole bunch of professionals, in the competition, because then it almost gives like the ones that are doing like their little ones in their bedroom on TikTok and stuff like that. Like it makes them feel hopeless. You know what I mean? So I think he did a good job of mixing in people that just recorded on their phone as the people who was like professionally recording their.
Yeah, it was definitely a half and half sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like I said, it's one of those things. I feel like he did it on a whim, kind of like I did with the YouTube Cypher thing. I had rules for the contest and stuff, but like I didn't have it set in stone. I didn't think about it for a long time before I put the contest out there. I just wanted someone else on the Cypher, and I thought it'd be a good idea to make a contest. And I think he just wanted to do something to help promote his song a little bit more. So he wanted to kind of do just a remix challenge. And like he didn't really give a deadline. He didn't say how long the verse had to be. I mean, I went 32 bars on mine. I think you did a whole fucking song.
Yeah, mine is void though. Mine doesn't even matter. It doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, you didn't do a video. You did a cover art thing.
All right. Well, KSI said, I want you to post a video of you spitting your hardest verse. That's what he said. He didn't say. Wait, what did I just say?
The Poppin.
I want you to spit your hardest verse. That's what he said. Those are his exact words. He didn't say video. He didn't say video at all. Everybody else just did video, and I was like, oh, I did cover art, and I put mine. Mine was done 3 hours after he announced it. And
I remember. I was there.
Yeah, and then I put it out the next day at like 12 o'clock because I wanted people to be up, and people would be up in the UK at that time, and like whatever. But basically,
It got good views.
I guess I have that going for myself. It has good views and a whole comment section saying why wasn't this picked. Great.
But you also only uploaded it to YouTube.
No.
You didn't even put it.
No, I put it on Instagram.
Well,
and I made sure to push
you have
it.
zero clout. Fuck you. Whose fault? Your fault, not mine.
It was in the top 9, top 12 of Poppin Challenge on Instagram for days. And it just, it's because it was not a video. That's the only reason why it was not.
Yeah, I mean, you honestly should have known that. You've been around long enough to know you should have done a video for that, even if it's reading off your phone like I did.
Yeah, I learned my lesson for sure about doing that. Just do videos, especially if it's something YouTube related. Just do video.
Just do video. And it wasn't even YouTube related, but just do videos.
Well, because it's KSI, I'm saying it's YouTube related.
Yeah.
In that regard,
so,
YouTubers want to see videos. But
that's very true, and people want to see you rap it regardless. I mean,
yeah, no matter it doesn't matter if I'm ugly or if my eyebrows have been missing for the past 5 generations. Like people want to.
You might be an exception, actually. It's probably a better thing that you did the cover art and not a video. The views probably would have been in half, and the dislikes would have been doubled.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't even hear what this guy is saying. His forehead is so white and loud.
White and loud. Oh, that should have been the name of the podcast right there. The
White and Loud
podcast. That would have been good right there.
White and Loud. Okay, next podcast, White and Loud.
What are other submissions that are that you liked from the Poppin Challenge?
So, actually, you didn't even give me a chance to answer. I asked you. I was like, you asked me who I thought was going to win. Or who was my favorite? Which one did you say?
I said, who do you think is going to win? And you said King Batch.
I did answer that, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I think King Batch is probably going to win. Now, who I want to win, I actually voted for Dizzy. And I remember when Dizzy dropped his, I messaged him immediately after I saw it. And I was like, dude, this is the greatest thing you've ever made. Like, this is amazing. And I'm very happy that KSI saw it. So.
Yeah, and he was feeling it like heavy. So
yeah, he was getting in his bag for it. That's for sure. He got some swagger to him. Got some nice flow switches in there. He was dope.
That's kind of the first impression everybody has when they first hear Dizzy 8. Like that's how I was when I first heard him on the YouTube cipher. I was like, first of all these people are rapping on my beat. I was like, who are you rapping on my beat? How dare you? But then he like did his thing, and I was like, whoa! And I subscribed to him immediately. Like,
oh yeah?
Yeah, Dizzy 8. Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's up, man. Your boy has the ear. Okay. Speaking of that, there are people, over half the people that are in the final 13 are either on the third cipher or have been on the other 2 ciphers or have been asked to be on the ciphers.
That's a great. It goes to show you have a good ear then.
Yeah. Or me and KSI both have shitty ears. One of the 2.
Yeah, I don't know. That's debatable, but depends who you're asking, I guess.
If you ask, never mind. We're not gonna get into that.
Wait. What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, if you ask the people in my YouTube community post who hate me for some reason, every one of them, they're gonna say I have the shittiest ear of all time, and somehow throw in the fact that I'm overweight in that little scheme. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they're gonna do it.
I mean,
probably that I'm losing my hair. I only rap fast. KSI made my career. Randolph is better than me. He's the better looking version of me. I'm just going down a self-belittling rabbit hole right now. My penis is small.
Hey, man. Oh, okay. All right. That's enough. Before we get a I'm Not Okay remix going on in this damn podcast.
I'm not alright. I'm not okay.
They said my penis is small. Anyways. What was? Damn it! No, I was gonna say everybody was made by someone or something. That's just how it works.
That is true. It really
everybody needed something to get going. Like even if we're gonna talk about KSI one more time, FIFA is how he started. I don't know where he would be if he never started with FIFA. If that game was never made.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, here's my view with it. Is like, I mean, I don't feel like anybody made me. I feel like people gave me opportunities and I made myself. And it's same with me. Like, I give people opportunities. I've never made anybody's career. Because, I mean, the fact of the matter is I've given hundreds of opportunities, and, like, most of them don't wind up doing anything. And it's basically, it amounts to skill. Like, if you have the skill and you have the star power, if you have the ability to keep people's attention, I'm just, allowing more people to see you that didn't see you before.
Yeah.
And if you're good, they're going to stick around and you're going to make your own name.
Yeah, you gotta. That's like people who go viral. People who go viral and then you never hear about them again because they didn't have anything to follow up with. They had no act to follow up on it. So, yeah, man.
Exacto mundo.
So I guess the next thing I wanted to talk about is there's this artist, there's a new artist out named Quadeca.
Who's that?
I don't know if you've heard of him. He's kind of wearing like a bunch of orange in this video, and I don't know. I guess he bust out of prison and shot a music video. I don't know.
Oh shit! I'm curious, white boy. Teach me more.
Well, this is the king of white boys. His name is Quadeca. King white boy.
White boy.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I want to know what you thought about his new music video. Where'd you go? Because it's been trending for a few days now, and that's pretty impressive.
Damn, it's been trending. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's just chilling there on trending. It's not moving.
My man.
So yeah.
Well, Quadeca's, he's one of my favorite YouTube artists. Just artists in general. I listen to a decent amount of his music on my own time. But this new one, dude, there was something different about it. Like, there was a mixture of ignorant Quadeca in it, obviously, but there was a mixture of a little bit of lyricism in there and flow switches and stuff. But the beat production on that was nuts.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
it was
I don't
pretty
know
crazy.
if you noticed that. And like his singing in the beginning,
yeah,
like the harmonies that he had, dude, that was, you could hear him. He was getting those notes.
Yeah, I mentioned it in my that in a reaction video I did about it because that's the first thing I noticed is like I was like, wait, this is definitely Quadeca. You could hear his voice, like even though it was all reverbed out and just a whole bunch of vocals stacked on top of each other harmonizing, he was singing out. Like he has musicality like skills.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and there was just little details throughout that beat, and it wasn't generic either. Like, it could have easily been a generic, like, YG type of beat with that simple piano melody that was going on through it. But he, like, really made those drums, like, really interesting. Had those crowd cheering, chopped up sample noises.
Yeah, those were fucking... I love that kind of stuff. Choirs that was going on, dude, it was just...
I bet you all he was thinking about when he was making that was... I want this to be a performance song, like a song that just goes crazy when I'm performing this live.
You think so?
That's what I'm pretty sure. Like, I think that's kind of the secret sauce that Quadeca does with his bangers. Is that's what he has in mind. He has something to get the live audience involved, and yeah.
I guess I could see that. He did a lot of his songs live though that I didn't expect him to do live.
Like what? I've seen him live in LA before we shot our video, but what?
Man on My Left Shoulder. I didn't think he would do that one live.
Yeah, that was dope live. That was really good live.
Yeah. I actually don't remember anymore. It's been almost a year now.
Yeah, he did some of his old stuff from SoundCloud and stuff, but yeah, man, he's definitely getting better and better. It's dope that he shot it with Swift, even though he shot it in like the Swiss Alps or wherever the hell he was. Like,
yeah, dude. Obviously it was in Paris, and like I read a couple things that said it's illegal to shoot the Eiffel Tower at night. Is that a thing?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I saw a ton of comments talking about that. We need to be like Joe Rogan and have somebody look this shit up. Can you guys look that up for us? Pull that up over there on the screen, and we'll get back to you in just a second.
Hopefully, we're really.
You don't watch the podcast enough, do you? You don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay,
no.
Yeah, it's because you're white and loud. That's why.
Okay.
You're just a privileged white boy with no eyebrows in the
me.
north.
That's what I do.
Okay.
All right.
So,
well, why are you trying to get Quadeca in trouble, man? Now he's really gonna be wearing all orange for a while.
Listen, he's already dressed up for the part. A man's young. He needs to understand what it's like to be humbled.
Yeah.
Like, throw his ass in prison in Paris and see what happens.
That brings up a good point because there's so many artists out here that are striving at like such a young age. And like my boy Cam Michael, shout outs to him. He's dope. He gets a lot of his music played on promoting sounds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
He just shot up as soon as he started putting out music. I was sitting with him in Cane's one time. Cane's is awesome, by the way. I saw you were eating Cane's. We don't have Cane's in Connecticut.
We just got one like 3 weeks ago in my town.
Oh wow,
so it's been great.
It'd be game over. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Yeah, I was sitting there and I was like, yo, do you know what it's like to put out a song and have no one listen to it? And he was like, no. I was like,
wow, what a fucking asshole. I don't like this guy anymore.
Why not? He's mad cool. He's the coolest dude ever, but he was being honest. He doesn't know what it's like.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I guess that's fine and all, but shit.
As soon as he put out music, people were listening to it, or it got picked up by a blog or whatever. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but Quadeca isn't like that because he knows what it's like to not get plays on his song.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
I feel like now, my man, he tweeted out like an hour ago, and the tweet says, I'm like, and it's because the song is like, I'm like, where'd you go? And it's like the first 2 words of it, and it has like 2,000 likes in 20 minutes. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no,
I mean, Quadeca is just, he is breaking the barrier right now, man.
Nah,
it's insane to watch.
You can't just put out 2 words in a tweet and then just expect all those likes. Like, I'm going to have to unfollow him and block him.
Yeah, he did it.
No,
he did it, man.
No, I don't like it.
2 fucking words, 2,000 likes. Quadeca, he's gonna move past this, man. He's gonna move on and forget about us, and it's great to see. I'm glad that he's doing that.
I give him permission.
I give him permission as well. But if I ever see him, it's on site fighting.
Bro, it's funny. Like when you meet this dude, like when the first time I met him, I was with my friend Zach, and he was like shocked because he got off stage screaming and jumping around like a maniac, being all aggressive. And then I was like, I just saw him. He was like in a line. He had a whole line of people walking up to him after the show, whatever, taking pictures with him. And I was just leaving. I was just saying, all right, man, I'll see you tomorrow. And he was like, all right, see you tomorrow. And then my friend started laughing. He was like, yo, he sounds like the sweetest, nicest kid. Like, what the hell?
Dude, he is. He really is.
Yeah, yo, that dude, yeah, he's extremely down to earth. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, man, I've only ever met him once, and it was when he, Screw, and I had like a co-headlining show. It's one of my first shows I ever did out in Santa Ana, California.
Yep.
Is that right? Yeah. And dude, one of the coolest dudes, very genuine. We just talked a bunch of shit. Check the what is it? Shoot the shit. Is that the term?
Yeah.
We just did that. Talked about everything under the sun. Talked about YouTube careers and how much our music was evolving. And this was before I even dropped Tales from the Crypt. So like, he hadn't even heard that and was telling me that my music was evolving. So I was like, bro, wait till you hear this album. Yeah, you're gonna lose your shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Whenever he and I like parted ways, it was one of those things where, you know, when you're leaving with someone and you say bye like 6 different ways. That's exactly what it was. Like, we're sitting there talking, saying, all right, man, it was a pleasure meeting you. And, you know, we shook hands and everything, pulled each other in. It's like, nice meeting you, bro. It's like, yeah, we'll hit each other up. Make sure next time you're in town, you hit me up. It's like, all right, cool, bro. Yeah, absolutely. He's like, man, it's fucking awesome meeting you. And then we go in and do it again. And it's like, man, fucking great show, great energy. I had a lot of fun. Let me know when that music video drops. I'll make sure to retweet it and stuff. I was like, yeah, cool, absolutely. He's like, all right, cool, dope. Man, until next time. And they brought it back in. And, like, we did that, like, 6 times in a row right there on stage.
I feel
he's one of those guys I could sit there and talk to forever, man. He's a great guy.
When you live across the country from somebody, but like you're kind of close, but you never met, and then you finally meet, I think that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Well, I guess to a certain extent, like when I met like Screw in person, like he wasn't like that at all. Like Screw is like really, he's pretty reserved actually in person, I would say, but he's mad cool. He's like,
maybe with you because you're a white boy. I'm not.
What do you mean you're not? You're not a white boy?
No, I'm Native American. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, that was something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, so he was definitely not reserved with me at all.
Well, I only seen him in person for 2 hours, and that's it. You were on tour with him, weren't you?
The first time I ever met him was I flew him out to my house to record the eulogy video.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I never met him before. I mean, we talked before that. I think we did a whole project together before that.
Yeah.
I think we did Script before that, did we? No, we didn't. We did Script after that. Yeah, we did Script after that. Mm-hmm. Script was August 31st of last year.
Time flies. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But, yeah, so that was the first time I met him. And I saw him sitting on a bench at the airport, and he didn't know what kind of car I was in. So I, like, parked a little bit further away, and I walked into the airport and came back and, like, jumped on the bench beside him and put my arm around him and scared the shit out of him.
That's a Crypt move. That's a Crypt move.
Definitely is a Crypt move, and it's a very scary move. You don't want to do that. Because Screw's like 6'5", okay? That's another thing I didn't realize.
Him and Dodo, tall as hell.
Dodo's tall too? I've never met Dodo.
Very tall. He's taller than me, I think.
Yeah, and you're a tall fucker too.
He's tall. And he could get up on the
first time I met
court.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, you asked to come upstairs and shit at my brother's apartment in New York. And I answered the door and like I expected to look somebody in the eyes, and I was like looking at Joey's Adam's apple. He's so fucking tall. And then he shit in the bathroom. Did you shit in the bathroom?
No, I didn't, but I'll let you. It makes the story funnier. So
you definitely asked me to shit, and that's the whole reason you came upstairs.
Really? I think it was a joke, but I just had to go to the bathroom. But yeah.
I also didn't understand your sense of humor the first time we met either.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to say to somebody. I mean, right when you meet them.
Not really. It's just like I didn't know that was you, because that's obviously I know your sense of humor now, and our sense of humor is very, very, very similar.
Yeah.
But back then, I was just like, is he being, for real? Does he need to come up here and shit? It is what it is.
I actually have that issue with a lot of people. A lot of people that I like hang out with for the first time, like they're very, very confused by my humor, because I'm very, I have a lot of dry humor, and I like act like I'm serious, but I'm joking, or I say things in a serious way.
Very true.
Yeah, like people a lot of people are like, yo, I don't know if you're joking or not, and they like half laugh because they don't know if I'm serious or not. Like yeah, man, they're like, yo, do you have a girl or what's going on? Like, yeah, man, I have my fiance at home. Like, she beats me a lot, and it's kind of depressing, but at the same time, it's all good, because I just go to my grandma's house and cry a little bit, and it really helps. You know what I mean? And I say it just like that in a serious face.
Just like that. And they're literally just like that.
And they're like, I don't know if you're joking.
Are you ready to go shoot this music video now?
That's like the exact. That's my humor in a nutshell right there, and it
really is. And I don't think I understood it until we were almost done filming, and then that's when we started to get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Maybe it was when we got the car stuck in the sand.
Yeah, that was a bonding moment right there for
I think that was it.
And June Jizzle.
Have we ever talked about that?
No, I don't think publicly. I don't think.
Oh man. We're just like zooming through these topics, not even written down. We're just talking random stories. This is great. This is exactly what I thought this podcast would be like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
First time Joey and I ever met. This was April of last year? March of last year?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Probably March, but yeah. It was April. It was April.
It's April. Dude, I was having the shittiest day, the shittiest week ever.
Yeah,
so unlucky. That was when my girlfriend broke up with me, and I flew to New York to pretty much just get away for a week. And the song Worst Day of My Life, if you guys have ever heard that song, that in a nutshell is everything that happened. And I remember being in New York, and Joey and I were gonna go film this video, and you were late, first of all, picking me up.
I wasn't on time.
You were definitely an hour late, I'm almost certain.
You
got lost.
Damn. Really?
Yeah. You got lost. Because you thought it was only going to be an hour and a half trip or some shit like that. I don't remember all the things that happened. I remember there was a lot of unlucky things that happened.
Okay. I'll take your word. Yes, I remember that. Yes, I got pulled over. Yes.
The reason we got the car stuck in sand is because Joey found this really cool looking red house that was on the beach. And where was that, Queens?
Yeah. Queens,
dude,
New York, yeah.
Is on the beach in Queens, which is an hour from Brooklyn where I was staying anyway. So we drove a long fucking way to get to this spot. Joey didn't have an address. He just had a general location of where it was at. So we're going to a fucking beach in New York, and we're just going to look for a red building on the beach somewhere.
Yep.
Just miles and miles of coastline, but whatever.
Yep.
And we're driving around, and we keep looking for it, and we can't see it anywhere. We get to a town that's completely abandoned because Hurricane Sandy just came through not too long ago.
Yeah.
And nobody was living there. There's a lot of do not enter signs that we just ignored completely and drove past.
It was an old military base or old Navy base.
Yeah,
or something like that.
That's all. It was an old Navy base. And I just remember we drove up. There was a little sand path that was on the beach. I was like, let's just drive up on the beach and drive down the beach and try to find this place.
It's so stupid now that I'm thinking about it.
It is.
Where was the logic?
Obviously other people were driving there, so I thought it was okay.
Yeah, we saw the tracks. Yeah.
Dude, just immediately we might have made it 10, 15 feet, 20 feet, something like that. It just the whole car buried down in this sand, and we could not get out of it whatsoever. And so I think me and Joey and June, didn't we all get out and push it? Was anybody even in the car?
Don't think so. If anyone was in the car, it was probably me. I think it was me. I think I was the one in the car.
Yeah, you would be in the car.
Well, someone has to be in it to hit the gas or
maybe
brake.
Not the 6'4" guy, but whatever.
Yeah, have you seen my arms? SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though it's all in the legs. I guess if you're pushing the car, it's all in your legs, but
it is all in the legs, but I wouldn't expect you to understand that.
No, I do understand that because I'm a damn pitcher. Or I used to be a pitcher. In terms
you used
of
to
baseball.
be a pitcher?
Yes.
Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk. I went to college to pitch, okay? Don't even get in my realm.
I didn't try for the high school baseball team because I was scared.
You didn't pitch then.
No.
Your vagina just bled through on the mound.
That's what happened.
Anyway, back to this story. So we got off the sand, off the beach, finally got back, and I was like, Joey, where's his place at? And he just didn't know. So I Googled it, like one quick Google search. Yeah. I was like, Joey, they tore down the building in 2014.
Years
ago. So like, we're driving around for hours looking for this fucking building that has been torn down since I was 13 years old. And then we ended up filming at a fucking garage that looked like my neighbor's house in Kentucky.
Yeah, it looked great though. It didn't look like... It looked like it was shot out west, to be honest with you. It didn't look like it was shot in New York. Nobody would know that was Queens, New York.
It was Queens, New York, baby.
And then we wanted to get some shots near the Brooklyn Bridge, but that was that just didn't work out.
Yeah, I was really tired of you, and I wanted to go back home.
Yeah, and I almost got the car towed because I parked it in illegal space while we did that. And
oh yeah, I forgot about that down there. Did I even have shots there? No, you guys didn't even use any of that.
No, did we shoot anything?
I thought you guys did.
I know we just took an Instagram picture just to hype up the song.
Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't shoot anything there because
a very vital part about when you do a collaboration with another artist is making sure that Instagram picture is on point to get people hyped up for it.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I'm very bad at that.
Really?
But
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really do. I haven't done a collab in a long time where I went and filmed a video with someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when was the last time?
Was it Out of My Mind or no?
No, it's
No
Devil
Life
Went
Shack?
Down to Hip Hop, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I was hyped when I saw that picture, and I produced the damn song, so I knew it was coming. But
yeah,
when I saw the
hit
picture,
1 million
I was like,
views, by the way. Clap, clap, clap. Great time. Okay, so speaking of collaborations that I saw, I haven't listened to this song. Dax and Tom McDonald have a song. Have you heard it?
No, because
I haven't heard it either.
Tom McDonald isn't somebody that I really listen to. I think he's really good, but I don't. I just don't really listen to his music like that. I mean, Dax is dope, but it's a collab, so who knows what he's gonna bring to the table? Because I haven't heard him do collabs in a while. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a wishy-washy history with collabs, to say the least.
I don't know how like subconscious it is or not, but his he just never brings out like the growly voice or like the energy when he collabs with somebody. He has a reserved flow, which he does in some of his own songs, but it's like he only brings out the reserved flow when he does collabs.
I actually prefer that flow. I don't like the sound when he gets all grumpy and groggly.
Yeah, that's not my thing either. It's distinct. Like nobody else sounds like that, like all growly like that.
Yeah,
so it sets them apart. But I don't think I don't know. I'm curious to hear the song. I'm not doing reactions for a while because of my copyright strikes, and now
because you're an idiot.
Yeah,
and that you literally brought that on yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so I wish you had heard that so you could explain to me what the song was about. I know it's called Blame the Rappers, and so many people have asked me to listen to it and to react to it. One, I'm not going to react to it because Tom McDonald and Dax both copyright claimed, and like it does nothing for me.
Yeah.
That might be something I do on like the second channel, but even then I don't really want to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it's a weird situation for me because obviously I have a history with Dax, and I have a small history against Tom McDonald with the whole him and Mac Lethal situation. But I've reacted to plenty of his songs, and some of his songs I like, but some of them, they're just not my style. And so, and it's the same with Dax. Like, he's a very talented artist, but sometimes he just does stuff that I don't think sounds good.
Yeah.
And I don't want to react to it because you probably won't like my opinion if my opinion's bad. And then both fan bases would shit all over me, and I'm not about that life.
So
you feel?
Did you didn't hear any of the song? No snippet?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Because that's something that, like, before I used to be like, nope, I'm not listening to this at all. I don't want to hear it before I react. Nothing. Then I started to be like, okay, let me listen to like 15 seconds of the song just to see if it's something that I could like react to. Because there's some things that I can't react to because there's not enough going on.
I feel you.
The gift with the SX and the Sidemen.
Oh yeah.
That I recorded a reaction to that, like a full reaction, and I was editing it. I hate that word.
Editing
it.
Oh, that's hard to say back to back. Sorry.
Yeah, I was doing the edit for it. And then I was like, yo, this is a really, really boring reaction. Like, the song was good, but I was like, there's not enough for me to talk about, to like do a actual reaction. Like, and it was just, I just trashed it. I just trashed the reaction altogether.
I've done that before. But
Yeah.
on the gift, yeah. Right on the gift. Is that how the song goes? Am I thinking of a different song?
No, that's the song.
Okay. I don't know why it sounded like that, but
It was dope.
Anyway.
Both of those Christmas songs were dope. But yeah, I think
They were.
I think I'm gonna take a listen to this Blame the Rapper song, and we could talk about it on the next episode maybe. Like,
Go
briefly
for
or
it,
whatever.
my man. Go for it. So like I said, I've had past with both of them before, but it's all water under the bridge now. I'm fine with both of them.
Yeah.
I don't care that they're making a song together. I know, like, there was this dude that tweeted whenever they tweeted out the picture that said Crypt's gonna be mad, and I replied and I was like, no, he's not. And my reply got like 300 likes for some reason. But yeah, for anybody wondering, I don't care. Like, it's not that I hate either one of them or dislike them. I'm indifferent to the whole situation now. It's water under the bridge. We're all moving forward. That stuff's in the past.
The song has nothing to do with you. So, like, what?
Exactly. Yeah, the song has nothing to do with me at all. So,
maybe it does. I haven't heard the song
that
yet.
would suck. You know how shitty that'd be? It's like, blame the rappers, especially Crypt.
Yeah.
He's the reason all this, whatever's happening, whatever the topic of the song is, I'm the blame for all the things happening bad in rap. Or I'm the reason coronavirus is happening.
Yeah.
That would be amazing if I listened to the song and like I get blamed for coronavirus.
That'd be great promotion for you. But
I haven't got any tweets yet, so I doubt it happened. But one can dream.
Yeah.
That's a nice little pipe dream of mine.
To get dissed out of song out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. It's like, Crypt's the reason for coronavirus. Bye.
That's terrible.
That's the last line of the song. Dax and Tom McDonald just walk away, both equally dropping a mic together simultaneously.
I know what I wanted to ask before I brought up the copyright thing, because we were talking about NBA 2K. Have you been watching the NBA 2K tournament that the NBA players are playing in?
I have not. I've heard about it, but I haven't watched any of it.
I've been watching all of it, and I don't even skip anything. I watched the whole entire games of these men playing NBA 2K.
So who's in it right now?
The last remaining ones are Devin Booker.
Hey, my man!
Montrezl Harrell.
Okay.
Andre Drummond. And DeAndre Ayton. So, two Suns players are in it. So, the Suns actually have something to look forward to this season, after all.
God, dude, it's been so long. Like, I was playing 2K this morning. I was actually playing against the Suns. And, like, they just kept bringing it up, like, 7 times in the game. It's like the Suns have a franchise-long 9-year dry streak of the playoffs. And, like, they just kept fucking shitting all over them for not even making the playoffs for the last decade.
This just in. I lied.
Okay.
Andre
Let's
Drummond.
just not respond to what I just said.
No, I'm sorry, because I was too wrapped up in giving false information. That's one thing I don't want to do if we're gonna do a Papa Do podcast. Shout out to Papa
Okay.
Do. Yeah. So Andre Drummond isn't in it. Patrick Beverley is in it. He knocked out Andre Drummond. So, which is great.
But Devin Booker's still in it?
Yeah, he's a beast. And Patrick Beverley just talks trash, of course, the whole entire time, and it's great. It's just.
Dude, do you think Devin Booker like plays with the Suns and just drops 90 with himself on everybody?
When you mean? Oh no, well he doesn't. He hasn't played with the Suns yet in the competition, which is smart.
Oh, I guess that's smart.
They all say they're saving their own team for the championship.
I can just see him like sweating behind the scenes. I was like, fuck, I don't want to have to play with my team.
Yeah. I mean, that's Devin Booker in a nutshell. He scores all the points anyway.
Devin Booker is a Kentucky graduate, so I love that man.
Yes, he is Kentucky. Yo, it's crazy how many good players at Kentucky. Have you seen a game at Kentucky before?
Yeah, I watched. You know John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins.
I know them all.
Okay, so I watched them play the year they were number one.
That's
crazy.
The
year they played. I mean, they were only there 1 year, but that's
insane.
who I watched them. I don't think I got to watch Anthony Davis. That was the year after.
Do you remember how fast John Wall was?
John Wall was insane, dude. He was so fucking fun to watch.
I bet. Damn,
but he's a lot better in the NBA. Like 10 times better in the NBA than he was in college.
Wow.
He couldn't really shoot that well in college.
He still can't really shoot that well. But
he's better. I mean, he's dropping 30, 40 points a game when his Achilles isn't torn.
Yeah, when he plays.
Yeah, I mean, he's been gone for 2 years.
Feel so bad for Bradley Beal that can't, like, all he does is lose, and he puts up like 40 a game now, and it's like,
yeah,
feel so bad.
I mean, that's been Bradley Beal's whole career, though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Dude, if you sit and think about it, like, just think about how many players from UK are in the NBA right now.
From the UK? Yeah.
From Kentucky, not from the UK.
Oh.
University of Kentucky, UK. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, Kentucky. It's almost like if you're in the starting five on a Kentucky
team. I was like, dude, can you even name 5 players from the actual UK in the league right now?
No.
I can't even name one.
Isn't Joe Ingles from the UK?
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's from London, I think. Joe Ingles. Let me see.
Well, good for Joe Ingles.
He's on the Jazz. He's the guy, the lefty. Hold on. Where is Joe Ingles from? That'd be hilarious if Google is like, who?
Who the fuck is that?
Would you like to ask Crypt? I'm like, wait, that's an option? Where is Joe Ingles?
Did you mean University of Kentucky?
Yeah. Oh, he's from Australia. So.
Oh yeah, so go fuck yourself. Why is my mom texting me so much? I've got 9 messages from my mom.
How many NBA players are from the from the UK? 29 players. Whatever that
29. Okay.
That's so exact.
There's was there 300 players or 400 players in the league? There's 15 each team, 30 teams, so there's 450 players in the league.
Yeah, that's
Is that math right?
29 is a lot. You said 30 times 15, 450?
Yeah.
No. Yes. All
right.
That is right. Yep.
So look at how many players from the University of Kentucky. I'm just going to try to name them off the top of my head right now. So Rajon Rondo was from Kentucky. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not.
He was a beast. I got to watch him play. DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall, Anthony Davis, Willie Cauley-Stein.
I knew that. Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns, Wyndham Gabriel, Bam Adebayo, Devin Booker.
Think smaller guys.
Deron Lamb.
No.
Is he still in the league? He's not in the league anymore. Fox. I can't remember his first name.
De'Aaron Fox, yeah.
De'Aaron Fox. That's like 11.
I'll let you name one more.
One more?
Yeah. There's one that was on the Suns.
Let's see. I'm trying to Nerlens Noel. He's not on the Suns, but he was there.
Damn. Jeez.
Enes Kanter. He actually never got to play for Kentucky. Didn't get to play. They didn't let him play because of eligibility because he played professionally overseas, and it's against NCAA regulations. But he was on the roster at UK. They just wouldn't let him play that year. And then he got drafted the next year.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks. That was the year with Anthony Davis, too. Can you imagine that team?
That would be dumb.
There was Anthony Davis. Who else was on that team? I don't remember who the point guard was. Brandon Knight. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. I'm just thinking of more players that are in the league from Kentucky.
I'm pretty sure you didn't name like a pretty big one, but
a pretty big one?
Yeah, I could tell you.
Give me a hint.
I don't want to be here.
You don't want to be here?
He tweeted out, "I don't want to be here."
Oh, give me a second. He's a bigger guy.
No, he's
wasn't
small.
DeMarcus Cousins?
He's small.
Oh,
he's a point guard, a bulky point guard.
Oh, is it does it start with an M?
No.
Okay. What is that guy's name? Fuck.
Pretty sure he played with Brandon Knight when he was on the Suns.
Brandon. Okay, I was like, Brandon Knight definitely is the point guard.
Is he? He's more of a shooting guard, wasn't he?
He was for Kentucky. He was the point guard for Kentucky.
I think when he was in the NBA, he was a shooting guard. But
it's not Tyler Ulis. Tyler Ulis isn't even in the league anymore.
I'm gonna feel really bad if you already said this name and I just didn't remember.
Okay, what's the guy?
Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, dude.
Yeah.
No, that was way before. That was before Brandon Knight. That was actually with John Wall.
Yeah, but it was in that
Eric
time,
Bledsoe.
so I figured it was like,
Yeah, I forgot about Eric. I didn't know he tweeted that, but Eric Bledsoe was dope.
Yeah, that's when he like the Suns got rid of him or whatever, because he tweeted out, "I don't want to be here," and he said he was talking about being in a salon, and he was like, "I don't want to be here."
Yeah,
but
I bet.
Come on now. But
oh man, nice little basketball talk at the end. Probably nobody cared about that at all.
I'm pretty sure people clicked off of that, but if they didn't, then that's
probably
pretty cool.
Just sit here and we have sports knowledge.
Yeah.
For anybody that's unaware of that.
Yeah.
I love sports, and sports aren't happening right now, so I have to be reminded of it every now and again.
I love the NBA, and I really like the NFL, and I understand baseball. I just don't know a lot of players anymore. I used to know the starting nine, whatever I don't even know the term anymore. But I used to know like the starting lineup. There you go, for every single baseball team. But
let's wrap this shindig up.
All right, so drink water. All right, water's important.
Mountain Dew, Papa Dew.
No calories, no sodium, no Mountain Dew. All right. So, I think this went well. And I guess we'll do this again unless people tell us, oh my God, that was horrible. My ears hurt. Please never do this again.
And that's the end of this first episode of the Papa Dew podcast. And until next time, guys, it has been your boy Crypt. And I'm signing out. Papa Dew. Bye.